What's up, everybody? My name is Barry. Where's Barry? And welcome to the RPD. Today we are not doing necessarily a classic episode of Theory Chat with all of the slides and everything. We're just going to play through Resident Evil 3. And while we play through it, we're going to think about what it might look like in 2020. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. So what's up, everybody who is jumping in? What's up, Magician, Corpus, Potential, Rickroll, Silent Gamer, Quoken, Murdoch, Flawless, Devastator, Austin, Gaming, Antaven, Schaefer, Ebony Wings. We are going to... Look how red I look. My camera must be not white balanced. We're going to, play through this. And the other thing I'm trying to practice / attempt, which doesn't necessarily involve you, is I'm trying to record my gameplay without my face on it. And the computer's working at about 85%. Sometimes it busts up to 100. And I'm a little bit worried. Shut up, cool cats. That the, it might start freezing the game and stuff, so. What's up, Kim? What's up, POO? Who said that? Oh, Austin says, watching on the 65-inch. Does it look clear? Do you have the right settings on? Make sure it's set to the 4K. Oh, we're not in 4K. Sorry, 1080-60. The 4K has issues with YouTube, or did a year ago, so. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let's get started. And I keep beating this game over and over and over again, but starting a new game. So I'm actually continuing. This will be my 4th time through technically on the save. I wasted like 10 playthroughs where I could have earned all the epilogues. If you don't know what that is, every time you beat it, you get a new one. You have to beat the game like 13 times in a row to get all of them. All right, I'm recording. Oh my gosh. Ah. So we're gonna watch all the cutscenes too. So I can talk over them because it's recording separately. But
in September, an ordinary day in Raccoon City.
Oh, if you hear echoes or any audio issues, let me know.
No one dared to oppose them.
What's up, King Kong?
And that lack of
What's up,
strength
Bill?
would ultimately lead to their
Just drop the
destruction.
cap to the water. Too lazy to bend over.
I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight.
Courage to fight.
It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing.
This was, I'm guessing, blah, blah, blah. Wow, I just got stuck in a loop there. I'm guessing this was supposed to be like a movie, and they ran out of time or something. Maybe not.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What's up, Anthony? Zom Squad in the house.
Welcome.
Eric's driving home from work. Don't stream and drive. Yep, I'm gonna play through the whole game. Hopefully no saves. Well, we're not gonna save it, so hopefully we do play through the whole game and I don't die. But we're gonna take it really slow. We're gonna watch all the cutscenes. We're gonna examine things. So it's gonna be maybe a slow playthrough. And then tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we're going live for the Theory Chat live show that we're gonna do during the PlayStation special. So you'll have to have 2 windows open, but we'll show you like how to sync up and stuff like that tomorrow. So 8:30 tomorrow, I'll probably get on and we'll start chatting about Resident Evil 3 more. Probably recap what we're going over tonight. Silent Gamer with the $2 super chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. Resident Evil 3 Remake hype. I think if I press this, I'll be fine. Hype. When's the last time I played Resident Evil 3? A week ago. I beat it for the first time ever, no saves, about a week or two ago. Now I'm confident I can do that a lot. See, it's already slowed down. We're in slow motion. The computer's running at 98%. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Humbug. Alright. Let's see here. We are... Alright. We're good. Oh, no, we're not. It's still slow. Shouldn't be slow anymore. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna reset. Don't worry, we'll skip the intro. It stopped. Oh god. It'll probably be popping back on if you guys lost. Alright, that looks pretty frozen to me. Looks pretty frozen. I'm probably gonna have to figure this one out. All right, attempt number 2.
It all began as an...
It all began
This is
with
Chopper
me
Delta.
skipping all the videos. Yeah, I went for it. I tried to record and play the game on the same system, and it's gonna be frozen again. I'm gonna have to restart this. All right, sorry guys. We're gonna have to restart this whole thing. Look, it's in slow motion again. So stay tuned.
Resident Evil 3.
What's up? All right. Now we're good. We're good. We're all good.
It all began as an...
This is Chopper Delta.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it on. We shouldn't have any further interruptions. What's up, everybody? Thanks for sticking around. What's up, Axon? So, how do you guys think Resident Evil 3 is going to start? I'm sure Evil VR and some other fake accounts are going to be like, it starts in an apartment complex. Like where Jill's sitting on the bed. That's what they're gonna. That's what the fake people are gonna say that is where the game starts, and then everyone's gonna believe them. What if I told you I had inside information that the game actually starts in Jill's hotel room? You would believe it because there's a picture of her. Why is this running slow again?
The monsters
Yeah, I
have
think I will
overtaken
buy
the
it.
city.
I think that Resident Evil is going to send me the game before it comes out, like they did last time.
I'm still alive.
There's a theory chat stream. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's changed. It says there's 3 different
Okay,
streams happening right now.
We've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't going to be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
All right, well, I just deleted that stream, so yeah, YouTube's really messed up with the new way it does live streams. Okay, so that character is Dario. What do you guys think Dario's going to be in the new game? I'd expect that he's the kind of a similar, very small character, but what happens with Dario is a lot of the stuff, he's actually doing stuff while we leave. So Jill's going to leave here in a minute, and Dario's going to be actually doing some stuff, and he has a daughter, and so you'd think there'd be like a Kendo type story, like at least a little bit part featuring Dario and his daughter, kind of like Kendo and the daughter, except obviously it wouldn't be like a zombie girl, I doubt, but it's believed that she was killed by zombies.
Told you. I'm not leaving. Never.
And the guy who does the voice of this guy, he died a couple years ago, and the guy who does Dario's voice actually pretty confident that he did the voice of Nemesis, the Star's voice. So he's not around anymore to do the Star's voice, but they actually, the director of Resident Evil 3 said he didn't even know who did the Star's voice, but word on the street is it was that guy. And people are already complaining about what Nemesis looks like. What's up, Keanu? Welcome to the Crimson Army. And stuff like that. And people are already, people are getting ready. They're like waiting to complain about Nemesis's voice. Stars. They're gonna hate it. You know they're gonna hate it. But some people are actively just wait. They're like, I hope they announce Resident Evil 3 tomorrow so I can complain about the voice of Stars and mention Julia Voth 500 times. Julia Voth is like 40. She's 34 actually, and Jill is like 20. So you want a 40 or a 35-year-old playing a 20-year-old? What is this? Beverly Hills 90210. What's up, Araceli? Loved your videos on Force Survivor. Yep, those were awesome. If I do say so myself. But no, those took a lot of time, and they were a lot of fun to do. But I'm very proud of those videos because I think, first of all, they're all like high quality 4K videos. I think I narrated them pretty well. I had some instant replays and some other effects in there that you won't find in anybody else's. I'm the only one on YouTube I've ever seen where I have like slow motion replays or alternative views. Like, let's say you don't turn left here and you turn right, and it like does like a flashback or whatever. So I can't wait to make my next walkthrough because those are fun. In Resident Evil 3, they added this new tool called, I don't remember what it's called, the gun ammunition maker tool. You mix things in to mix gunpowder in to create bullets, which they actually added already. Basically, they didn't add the tool, but they added they just got rid of the tool, and you could combine items like Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2 Remake now, and so you got to believe Resident Evil 3 is going to have combining gunpowder, stuff like that, combining herbs, I'm just hoping they don't throw back in this tool. And if they do throw in the tool, that it doesn't take up an inventory slot, because it would be annoying to carry this thing around. What's up, video gamers category? Welcome to the Crimson Army. Sorry, I'm going to try to work on chat here as well. So, what do you guys think about the tool? Do you want to see it kind of like a nostalgia thing? Do you think it adds... Does anybody carry it around? Like, it's always in the item box, and that's the only time I use it. 98 Demon says it's called the reload tool. Tam says tried to follow the cat ears. Well, I'm not on another level. I was telling somebody else who commented, it took me like 60 hours to make that video and finally beat it. And I don't know how to aim. Apparently, a lot of people say they are worse aiming than me. So maybe I'm like, if there's 100, like scale from 0 to 100, I feel like I'm like a 20, but maybe I'm like a 40. But 50% or more people are better. Toxic says, how does one join the Crimson Army? Everybody is in the Crimson Army. You can join the Zom Squad. That's called subscribing, I think. No, it's not. It's called membership. And that costs like $5 or something. Nick says, indifferent on this one, tool or no tool. And what I'm doing here is I'm combining... We had 2 red ones, and you can combine those together, and if you combine 2 together and then reload, you get more bullets. But there's a secret in this game that I didn't even remember. I don't even know if I knew about it when I was a kid. I just kind of relearned about it when I started YouTube. You want to do them one at a time for the red and the yellow, because after you do it 10 or 15 times, I think 15 maybe, your bullets turn into enhanced ammo for both the handgun and the shotgun. So the 15th time you mix, it'll turn your bullets black. Shotgun, it'll turn your bullets red or yellow or something. And if you pick up everything the way you should, by the time you get to the church, you'll have the enhanced ammo, and then you'll have enough to make 2 sets of freeze rounds, which is all you need to beat Nemesis. Murdoch says, what do I think of Jill's new design? I think it looks awesome. I like it way better than the old Jill. Maybe not way better, but I like it better than the old Jill. And again, I don't care that the person who was like, they took a picture of her to make Jill for the video game or whatever, or scanned her. Like, I don't care that she was in like old games. I just want to play a fun game because I don't really look at the characters much. And once I go through the cutscene once, I skip it. So I could care less what they look like, except for like fun and memes and stuff. But I do like the way she looks. If I didn't like the way she looked, I'd be like, oh well. Yeah, maybe she could play Jill's grandmother. Burn! She's younger, possibly younger than I am. All right. Sorry. So I'm going to try to play through this and do kind of a chat and talk. So don't mind me if I forget to put things in the item box. What new features would I like to see added to the Remake 3? Let's call it 3-make. So every time I see Remake, I think Resident Evil 2 Remake. So just call it 3-make. Then I'll be able to pick it out of the chat easier. Steven with the $5 super chat. Loves the new designs. Hope we get a lot more story than we did in RE2. Also make the powders like Remake. Ooh, the story. You think you get more story? I think we'll get equal or less story. But I don't know. Well, let's get some hype in the chat. I need to step up my game like Bobo Chat and get some voice modulation, because it would have been really cool if my voice echoed right there. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, click on that thumbs up. See how quick we can get to 100. I don't know if it's counting from when the stream messed up or not. And I think the game is lagging a little bit. And then, yeah, so my original thought was they should make it called Resident Evil 2 Part 2 instead of Resident Evil 3 just to get more love off of RE2. It's the original, since RE3, the original was about half the sales or whatever. But that's kind of how I feel I want the game to be. I want it to just be like a smooth transition from Resident Evil 2 Remake into Resident Evil 3. And I'd like them to add many more areas and storyline. Or what they might do, and what I think I would be okay with is, even though I don't really like Carlos as a character, would be to do two, just like Resident Evil 2, you'd have two different ones. You could start with Jill, or you could start with Carlos. That's his name, right? The other thing that you see in Resident Evil 3 that you kind of see in Resident Evil 2 Remake are the super zombies. I feel like some of the zombies in Resident Evil 2 Remake, or maybe all of them, they had like a second speed that they could go. And they are really annoying in this. What's up, Grand Fighters? Welcome to the Crimson Army. The hardest part to not get hit in is right here. So, success. Again, if you're just joining, we're going to go through the game. We're going to chat about the remake. We're going to hope they show it tomorrow. We'll be back online tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about secrets. We're going to talk about characters. And we're also going to beat the game without saving. Hopefully. I feel like there is one more guy. And that was Brad. Yes, that was Brad running out of there. He must have dropped his... I bet... You know what? Is that Brad's shotgun? He's so stupid he went down there and then he dropped his shotgun. So we'll talk about Brad in a minute, but I'm a little disappointed in Resident Evil 2 Remake for not including the Brad zombie. I think their joke that we discovered when we hacked the demo of putting him in a poster so they could say, Brad is under the stairs at the RPD, because it's a poster of him. And we actually never come back to this room. So you don't have to kill those guys. You just have to go down, get the shotgun and the lighter, and then get out of there. The only reason you would ever come back is, number one, you haven't played it a lot, you haven't memorized it, which probably takes like 10 playthroughs, and you just get lost. Or if you really need ammo, you can go back, and we might do that in this version. But Dario, who locked himself in that thing, if you come back later in the game, he's dead. I guess he tried to find his daughter, and then he got eaten, and he left behind some items, some gunpowder, something like that. I think it's a couple gunpowders. But you really don't need to go back. And even when I wasn't great at this game, at the end, because I hoarded everything I found along the way, I always had way more ammo at the end of the game. Yikes. And we do have the costume key, but I didn't bring it. There's 2 green herbs up there that I never get. What's up, Nick? What's up, Jacko? What's up, Hole? HR Zone? Mayhai? Dry Bones? You gotta wonder what somebody mentioned the classic sounds. What kind of maybe classic music or sounds will be in The new one, will they do soundtrack swap? Oh, that was my fault. I ran the wrong way. What's up, String Magician? Yeah, a lot of people found me over the last 6 months through those tutorials. But let's see what Brad does here.
Get away!
You don't have to do anything here, and I like to try to make the zombie get me. So you can save your bullets there if you want.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill.
They're talking like they're drunk
The
because
police aren't
it's like
trained
a
for this kind
tad
of
bit slow
situation.
motion.
What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see.
I don't even really know what the music is in
These
Resident Evil
After Stars
3.
members. There's no escape.
I feel like it's very subtle. And Brad just went out this door here, but it's a trick. You don't want to go that way. HB says, plot twist, they are drunk. All Type says, hopes RE3 opens with Brad getting attacked around other stars so we can see Nemesis hunt the stars to open the game. Antevane says, a lot of unnecessary gestures and hands on hips. I wish, but we talk about this all the time, and the people who create these Resident Evil games, they are very serious about what their work. And they hate that people like. It's funny, they don't like that we like their game. The classic or the cheesy lines and the cheesy like gestures, they hate that, so they remove it. So in Resident Evil 1 Remake, they took out Jill's sandwich line, they took out some other line. In Resident Evil 2 Remake, they took out all the great kendo lines. So they're gonna probably remove anything we think is cool, because like if we like it because it's like cheesy, which is basically the definition of a horror movie and why people like horror movies, but they don't seem to like it, the people who create the game. What's up, Carly? I think the cheesy dialogue was not in Japan. I think it had to do with some translation issues in some cases. Oh yeah, when you get the first 2 green herbs in the game, don't mix them unless you have to. But you shouldn't have to, because you also get these 2 red ones here. And if you're curious about how the scoring works and how you can get an A, a B, a C, whatever, you'll have to go to GameFAQs and look it up, because it's a scoring system. So in like Resident Evil 2 or something, I think if you use a first aid spray, you automatically drop a grade. Stuff like that happens in some of these Resident Evil games. In this one, different things are with points. So if you use a first aid spray, you don't lose your score, you just gain 1,000 points. If you use a red and green, you gain 900 points. If you use a blue, you gain 5. Like, even using a blue herb will affect your score. And I don't have that up, and I should probably print it out or something so I can let everybody know about that. But just go to GameFAQs. It's complicated. And then, of course, the number of saves is involved, and every time you save it adds points, and every time you die adds points. Or no, it doesn't. Dying doesn't matter. And once you hit a certain amount of points, that's when your score goes down. So it's weird. A little bit weird. But I've never tried to play this game to get a score. I've tried to get an A or whatever the highest ranking is, S or A, in Resident Evil 2. And I've done that. I could beat that really fast without saving. Without using any first aid sprays. And right now we're at 90 likes, so almost to that 100 level. So if you guys are enjoying yourselves, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're at 45,500 subscribers. They changed when I was gone. They changed YouTube so it doesn't automatically update. But hopefully, if Resident Evil 3 gets announced tomorrow, we can get up to like 50,000, and then we can have a party. That'd be silly, little bit silly. And so there's also a lot of talk about when, let's say they do announce it tomorrow, when is it going to release? And there's some video game website put up a pre-order, but that's just because they just knew people were going to search for it, I think. I don't think they even knew any. They had no information. They just put up a pre-order because, like, I could put up a pre-order on my website. I would just put Resident Evil 3 coming soon, pre-order now. But maybe since they're a bigger company, they wouldn't be able to do that. They'd get in trouble or something. I don't know. But the way I've been doing this is Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2. They were both announced at E3 in June. They were both released in January. 7 months was the build-up from announced to go. So 7 months from December would be June or around E3. But people think they're going to cut that even down, and that's what another reason why I know they've been working on it more than just now, but I feel like everything's going to be shorter. Like the date, if they release a trailer or something tomorrow, that's way sooner than you'd think. And then if the game comes out in March or something, it would just be so soon, it's so quick. And then the other thing is the Resident Evil Resistance thing, like Murdoch said, or somebody else said that, Drybone. And why would they want to? Kill the buzz on Resistance. There was no buzz, but why would they want to like cut down on Resistance? Like, wouldn't they want that to be featured? They don't want everyone to. As soon as they talk about Resident Evil 3, people aren't even gonna say a word about Resistance anymore. The 99% of Resident Evil fans will talk Resident Evil 3 remake forever. So what happens with Resistance? What if Resistance actually comes out tomorrow or whatever? So they go, Resistance is now a DLC that you can download for free on Resident Evil 2. And then at the end, if you beat Resistance, there'll be a secret Nemesis trailer. How about that? Record that. Somebody write that down if that happens tomorrow. Because Resistance seemed to be fairly done, and they demoed it. So what if Resistance actually secretly or surprisingly comes out tomorrow? And it doesn't fit for Resident Evil 3 because it's all the enemies from Resident Evil 2. Alright, so here what I did was I ran inside because I just don't feel like dodging because its controls are a little messed up. If you're playing the game the right way and you want to do it quicker, you fight the monster, but you don't fight him. You run and you touch Brad and you pick up his stars card, and then you can easily unlock the thing right away. You can kill Nemesis. It's almost impossible to kill him just like standing there. You have to leave the first area and then get him to stick against a wall. If you're really good at the game and good at dodging, you could probably do it, but I can't. I actually run out of bullets too, I think. Has anybody in the chat ever killed Nemesis without cheating? I'm guessing we can't go back outside. I'm going to actually go see if... I'm assuming we can't go outside, but I want to see what happens. Boo. I kind of wanted to show some more things to y'all, but... So I can maybe show it to you in this room. Because this is another room where you can trap Nemesis and then cheat to beat him. Ah, freak. Anyway, you basically go into this office and Nemesis does this. And he like runs into the wall like this. And you just keep shooting him. Every once in a while he'll slide out and you'll have to reset and then make him get stuck again. But he like runs into the corner of a wall and he can't get through because he's too fat. Ryan says, hope they tied him well with the other remakes. That I have no confidence in, because why didn't Resident Evil 2 remake mention Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 3? They may have... Did the reporter mention Resident Evil 1? Or Marvin? Maybe Marvin mentioned it a little bit or something about events. Wow. Whatever glitch is making this go in slow motion, I think, has actually caused the glitch to kill people faster. I think they'll have an RPD segment. Absolutely. I think they've spent a lot of time designing the RPD for Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I think they're sized to use it again. It mentioned the one in a file. Okay. Yeah, I took 7 months off from Resident Evil, a much-needed break after playing it nonstop for basically 70 straight days. So I'm a little forgetful when it comes to everything that happened. I actually had to turn on my system and play it again, Sam, and it was pretty, like, shnikes. What did I do? Oh, yeah, the password on the back. Nobody reminded me. You probably reminded me. And, yeah, that's why this works. The RPD still works for Resident Evil 3 Remake, because I'm thinking the RPD is going to be in it again, so...
Boogie, boogie, hedgehog, boogie, boogie, hedgehog.
That room right there that I skipped is just a dead-end hallway, and there's sometimes there's ammo or a red herb down there, depending on your draw. And if you didn't know, the enemies and the items, not all of them, but some of them, are randomized. So it's not going to be the same thing every time, and you can't really tell which is which. And what am I looking up? Oh. 0131, right? If you ever watch somebody play Resident Evil 3 and they come to this drawer and they know the codes by heart, then they're probably pretty good at the game. The only one I memorized is 0131. There's only 4 choices here. You find out what it really is by finding a card. Either you pick up Brad's card in the beginning, but most people don't know that. The first time they're playing, they're like, no, I'm going to run away from Nemesis. And then you'll find Jill's thing up there. Wait. I don't know where you find Jill's card. Wait, this isn't going to be the key, is it? I don't even know. Maybe Marvin. Does Marvin have Jill's card? Or not Jill. Is it Claire? Or... I thought her card was in the stars room. But then the card gives you the answer to the... Little bit confused. Wrong way, Jill. Excellent connection. Anybody having buffering issues? I am on my own computer. Now, one of the reasons people, I don't know if people thought, but people said maybe they've scanned in, when they scanned the Resident Evil 2 models, they might have scanned in the Resident Evil 3 models at the same time. Because the Brad picture under the stairs in Resident Evil 2 in the little room looks like a real person. So people think that maybe they had been scanning all the characters already. Why are all my computers like running so slow? And by all, I mean both. You know why my Mac is running slow? Because Macs are programmed to self-destruct. And you'll never convince me otherwise. I already know they did that for the iPhone and the battery and stuff, and the Mac battery the same thing. But I think they have some kind of time code in their system to make your Mac break after like 4 years. Because I don't understand why can't I just like read the chat? That's all I want to do, man. Alright. So if you've ever seen a speedrunner play this game, they'll come to this door. This can either be the Magnum or the grenade launcher. And if it's the one that's not good for the future randomness, they reset the game. So they might play 5 times in a row, grenade launcher, grenade launcher, grenade launcher, and they just reset and start over. And the real run doesn't begin until they get here, which is like 12 minutes of wasted time. Or for me, 27, 35 minutes, whatever, to get here. Now, right before was it the last live stream ever? The last live stream, or the second to last one, 6-7 months ago, before I took a vacation, I spilled iced tea all over my Mac. And was afraid to turn it on, and I took it into the store, and they were like, it's fine. And that saved me freaking $4,000, yo. That would have been a huge freaking expense. I like the challenge of speedrunning. But like, I like the way they do it where they're like, beat it under 3 hours. They're not like, get the world record. So I like beating it fast, but I don't want to attempt any world records because you really got to be a psychotic person to do that in a good way, I guess. Because my people I like do that, like Carcinogen and some other people I follow. I like to watch them do the actual record speed runs. I just do the trophy speed runs, which are kind of like they would laugh at. So actually what I do is I do a slow speed run where I guess you'd call it an efficiency run, where you go through the game with the least amount of backtracking. So your inventory is perfect every time you leave. You're not backtracking. That's actually the most fun way to play. If you're speedrunning, you're in a rush. You might turn a corner the wrong way or hit the wrong button and slow down. But if you're playing efficiently, as long as you pick up the right items, you can beat the game quickly, correctly, and without stress. And that's how I beat Resident Evil 2. But this is my second attempt at beating this with no save. So hopefully we can do the be efficient here and not fill our inventory up. But I've already forgotten the key like earlier and had to backtrack. And then I forgot to put something away and had to backtrack, so it's not looking good. What's up, Blueprint? What's up, Max Violet? What's up, Box? What's up, Conte? There's a hard mode and an easy mode. And the easy mode, I don't even... Like, when I first played Resident Evil 3 for the first time in, like, 5 years, and I forgot everything that happened in it, I was like, all right, on the first stream, we'll start on easy, and then we'll beat it on hard. And I start on easy, and they give you a machine gun to start, and I was like, no, we'll just do hard. I refused to take that machine gun. What's up, Scorp? I refuse. And you guys can go to speedrun.com to find out the records for all this stuff. Another source I should have like up on the screen, you know, when I play this. Maybe I should take notes. You know what? I'm going to take notes while I play so that next time. RE3. Things. 1. Speed run times available at all time. I've definitely wrote that note before. What was the other thing? Oh, learn the scoring system or create a graphic explaining it. That would actually be a good video, a neat video to make. We named the Monkey Jack. I need to like hire an assistant for YouTube so they can like unfreeze my computer so I can chat. Where's my beard? I shaved my beard a long time ago. Nobody's brought it up yet, but do you guys notice anything different about me from the last week or 3?
Boogie, boogie, hedgehog, boogie, boogie, hedgehog.
Tomorrow we're going live at 8:30 a.m. We're not going to play like the full screen video because we're probably not allowed to do that, but we usually put up in the corner like a screen, and if Resident Evil comes, we go full screen, and then we put it small, just so you can follow it without following it. Yep, no mustache. I had to use the clippers because it was so epic of a mustache. And so it left like the 5 o'clock shadow of it, and my razor, because I was out in Richmond this weekend, is in my suitcase, which I left in the car, so it's not a close shave. But thank God that thing's gone. I feel like I lost 10 pounds. Those were just the crumbs that were stuck in my mustache.
Boogie, boogie, hedgehog, boogie, boogie, hedgehog.
49 minutes. Yeah, so I watched her, Orchalon. I believe that's a lady. It's a lady. She might be speaking Spanish or Japanese. I think it's Spanish. And you can watch her video on how she beats it. And that's actually how I kind of learned a little bit about which items to pick up and which ones not to pick up. But there's this portion in the game where she knows the code to this thing in the hospital. I guess that's what maybe that code is based on the grenade launcher. That must be it. I couldn't figure it out. She was like, it's impossible to guess the code because it, like on the first try, like you have to push those 4 things in a certain way. So if you pick the wrong one. Carcinogen will play, I watched him play Castlevania, which is an annoying game. You have to memorize every enemy, where they're going. He gets to Dracula, the boss, final boss. It's impossible to get there. He gets there, no damage, like 7 times. And then he gets hit once, and he just turns it off. He doesn't even beat it. He just turns it off and starts over again. And people are watching, they're horrified. They're like, no, I've never beaten this game. I've never even beaten the first level, and you're all the way at the boss and you're quitting. But once you get used to it, you're like, okay, I see. And you're kind of just there for the chat and to watch. All right, okay, now we got to think. We're going to go to the, we're just going to do it my normal way. We're going to go to the, oh no, we're going to the kitchen first. Right? Yes. Okay, kitchen first. We're not killing Nemesis. There's some green ones we can pick up. Oh, and by the way, the greatest video about Resident Evil 3 on YouTube, speaking of Carcinogen, he interviewed the Resident Evil 3 director, played the game with him, with the translator, who's CVX Freak, who's writing that book on Resident Evil. Anyway, go watch that video. It's amazing. And that's where I got my question in about who did the voice of Stars, and the guy didn't know the answer. The voice of Nemesis. Oh, I don't know. Somebody typed it in the chat. Ochiron, or you have to go to the Resident Evil speedrun.com or go to speedrun.com, type Resident Evil 3, and look who has the record. That's who they were talking about. Apparently, when I was gone, they did a second video with another big Resident Evil guy. I haven't had a chance to watch that one yet. I don't know who it was. By the way, here is... Right. Resident Evil 4 poster. Why does Grill 13 sound familiar to me? Jeez, my throat. I hear, you can still hear him firing the machine gun, like... Who's he shooting at? There's no dead bodies in here. Sometimes there are these here. I feel like they're not there a lot. Or maybe I just skip them all the time. I rarely go over there. I don't even know what made me go over there this time. Oh, by the way, we hit 100 likes! Woo! Here he is, our new friend. Did I say Brad? Anyway, Carlos.
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill. Did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Wait, how did he find me?
If you hide in the kitchen, Nemesis gets knocked over, and you
here.
can pick up the half a handgun, but then he keeps chasing you, and if you go in the basement, maybe he stops chasing you. That's the other thing I need to do, is tell you exactly what happens if you make the choice or not.
Are you
Irvin
crazy?
says he
You
wants
could've
City of Ruin. What is that, a
barbecued both
song?
of us.
I don't know anything about the music. If you guys gave me a Resident Evil quiz and said, what save room, what game is this save room from, I would say, I have no idea. I don't even know the save room themes. And yeah, I just tried to pull up the...
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
That's the new look there.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
What do you guys think about the new Carlos?
Just mercenaries, hired hands. No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
Anti-Venom says, hate the wig. Are you talking about my wig? Or Carlos's wig? Because this is pretty much a wig. It could be a wig. And my old hair is a wig because I sent it into... Oh, God, that scared me. I sent it into the charity, like, for cancer patients to get wigs. My hair was down to past my shoulders. All right, so I think I'm going to try to do the super play where we go... No, I won't need that yet. Oh, we'll just do it because we're here. We'll try to bring as many items as possible here. Jack says new colors isn't the same with the new hair. I think he looked too much like He-Man, you know, like a generic wrestling character. Like, they really needed to make him more, you know, realistic. Like, everyone can't look like Chris Redfield, you know. And, you know, they probably wanted to not make him like a blonde white dude. Like he is in this game. Alright. So we're going to bring that. So we go to the newspaper. Where do we get the wrench? We get the wrench in the cable car. And then we go there. So what else do we need? Do we need the shotgun for any reason? No, we don't need the lockpick. I think we can get pretty far with this stuff. If Nemesis is to the right... No, the wrench gets us into the gas station. Whew, that was a good dodge. I think the wrench is in the cable car. Here, take this. Here, put this on. I don't know why I did this first. Oh yeah, to get rid of it from my inventory. Is Carlos confirmed? That picture looks pretty real. So I would think probably. You know what? I think I can do something else here. Hold on, let me fix this so we can go back and forth. Check out my gravel pit. A mystery unraveling. Oh, are you seeing all this? Alright, so now we can do the slideshow as well. What were we talking about? Ugh, that I hate that green screen picture. Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about. So, let us play. Oh, I'm Carlos? Maybe. Oh yeah, we were supposed to look for caution tape. Alright, see ya. Because Nemesis is covered in caution tape. I see some caution-y type stuff over there. Fix it. I gotta make this button work quicker. No. Nope. Display capture. Alright, now when I do this, boom. Now we got it on button. But you can see on Nemesis up in there, he's got some caution tape on him. And what happened was the caution tape was in all the ads. So like all the advertisements in 1998, they featured caution tape. I guess caution tape is scary. Do I think we're gonna see Resident Evil tomorrow? I can't believe that it would be possible. So I say no, but there's a lot of evidence right now. Well, not a lot. I mean, the evidence is this. That's the only evidence. Everything else is like rumors and speculation. But I consider that to be like pretty legit evidence because it's definitely real. Grab it, dude. That's only the second time in probably 30 times playing this game I made it past Nemesis in that hallway without getting punched or grabbed. Pretty good. Maybe it's because there's so many people hanging out tonight. Yeah, so again, if you're just joining, tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. in the Eastern Standard Time, which is, jeez, dude, 5:30 a.m. on California time, we will be going live again. And we'll be going through live commentary of the PlayStation is having an event tomorrow called, I don't know, something about play, some kind of pun. And it's a show that I've never heard of before. Apparently they do it maybe quarterly or something. It's not really a show. They just like play new game trailers or something, I think. Maybe it is a show. I don't know. And so we'll be analyzing that. a lot of people are assuming that Resident Evil, like, people are like booking their trip to the Super Bowl, you know? It's definitely 100% coming out tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't be so sure. But it's definitely going to be worth, you know, coming to the live stream, hanging out, and all watching it together. Because if it does come out, I'm going to go nuts. Because right now, the business that I run is really slow in the winter. And this would be the perfect holiday season, the time, a lot of days off to make videos. So, please, please do it, do it, do it, do it. So in Resident Evil 3, they added a new button, and the button's job was also a new technique, which is blowing up barrels. And there's a new button. So one button aims at the enemy auto-aim, and one button auto-aims at a barrel. So you can auto-aim at two different spots. It's a little tricky to figure out exactly how to make sure it works, because there's 100 times where I pressed it and a zombie got in the way and I couldn't shoot the barrel and I wasted my time. Magnolia says, how do I never get tired of it? Well, because I haven't mastered it yet. And also because I'm not... do you ever watch The Office on Netflix? And it's just like in the background and you're like working and you're on your laptop and you're texting and it's just on. That's what's happening right now with this. I'm texting with you guys in the chat, and this is like, it's become second nature, so you don't even really have to think to play it once you memorize it. And you'll see I stop to think every once in a while, but it makes it much easier for me to chat, because when I'm playing Resident Evil 3 Remake for the first time, I don't know what to do. I'm concentrating. I'm getting killed. So, and Dexter with the 55. Dang it! I always forget. It's not New Zealand, is it? Let's get some hype in the chat for Dexter. Let's get some not hype in the chat for my computer, which I can't even Google something. Dexter!
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right?
Norway!
I just
Dang
ran
it!
into your teammate, Carlos.
Norway! I always
How
forget.
did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civic. I'm a member of STARS.
I'm a member of STAR.
You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
You guys are you guys are cool, man. What's up, big dog? What's up, Megalbites? MKL.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
Everything is gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand on my magnum, and the other one's giving Nemesis peace sign.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
We can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's
But
down to
Sergeant.
me and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Now my chat window is back behind me
Fine.
because I
Then
have
let's
to
go
restart
over
my
our plan.
chat computer.
We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper.
No, you don't, Mark.
Once we get there,
Actually,
we'll
I
give the signal.
actually
The chopper
should
will
ban
fly
Cinnamon
in
Coke
and
from the
pull us
chat.
out.
The words.
That's a lot of
That might be
ground
our
to
next
cover.
banned word.
I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but...
Cable car. Cause I've got one hand in my pocket. Today I'm drinking water. Water with lemon, a little touch of lemon, you know. So the World Series happened and I drank a lot of beverages and then I said no more beverages for 2020, but then I had this special event last week where I can be a teacher, like I can apply for a job as a teacher. I'm officially certified. I'm not going to, but maybe one day. And so I had that special event, like the graduation. It wasn't really a graduation, but so I went to, I had some beverages on Saturday. And now I'm for real done for 2020. Father. Sorry, I'm just popping out my chat. Yeah, so it took, it was 16 weeks. They crammed 2 years of college into 16 weeks. I had to write 57 papers in 16 weeks. And I had to review 150 papers. So I had to write 57, review 150. I had to do 1 full week, full time of teaching. I had to pay $4,000, but then the government was like, we'll pay for some of that. So I had to pay $1,000. I passed a couple tests that were pretty easy. And boom. Now I can get a job that I won't get. That was my backup plan. When I started my business, the backup plan was become a teacher if you don't get any clients. Because it's hard to like start a business and get clients and make money. But I worked hard on that. That's why I couldn't do YouTube. I was working hard on the business, and somehow when I quit YouTube in March, I had 0 clients, and now I have a bunch of them. And that's what gave me more time to do YouTube again, because now the business was kind of started up. And then now there's no reason to become that, because everything is better from my business than if I was a teacher. Then I'd have to go to school all day. Right now I'm my own boss. I can wake up whenever I want. How did I get my clients? People I know. So basically what I did was I posted videos of me at a restaurant like 20 out of 30 days last December. And in some of them I was like quitting my job, doing my own stuff, and then people that reminded them. It's like indirect networking. It's basically what I did was I did those videos so that everybody on the internet knew, everybody that I knew and people they knew that I made videos. And then I made a plan to meet 100 people from Facebook in real life, and just starting with teachers and people who are would-be possible clients. And just by meeting with a few of those people and doing those videos and kind of combining that together, that's how I did it. And then once I got started, then I actually started with no portfolio, so I had no examples. They're like, oh, you do photos, you do video, you do graphics and marketing. And I was like, yeah. And they didn't see a single thing I did. They just trusted basically the people that referred me. And then I delivered when I did the first thing for them, and then now they're a lifetime client, basically. But if you remember back to Resident Evil 7, and the reason this channel even exists is because I looked out and I saw all these videos. They were really cool videos. John Ford was doing some awesome videos. Single player Nacho. All these people were doing these cool Resident Evil videos. And I said, all right, I'm going to do these videos. I'm going to do them better. I'm going to do more of them. I'm going to work harder on them. And so that's what I did for my business too. And that's why I couldn't do YouTube, because like 12, 13, 14 hours a day, just getting better, studying the competition, doing better than they do.
Hey,
And now my
the
video
zombies are getting
skills
restless.
are taking a huge step up, and I just
I
got
know.
this freaking
I
lens
can
here.
hear them. What's going on?
It's gonna really look like freaking awesome stuff. Now the YouTube videos, they don't really
Jill,
use,
What's wrong?
actual filming. It's all done on the computer with
they're
editing
coming. They
and
must have
pictures and
sniffed us out. They know
Photoshop
we're
and
here.
clips.
Hey, calm down.
But my real job is
Any
filming
objections to
people
my
and
playing hero
places.
this time?
What are you doing?
You bastard.
Carlos!
You bastard. You are banned forever. I need a negative hype. No, this is just like kind of like a basic lens. It's just a very high quality lens. It's a pretty basic, I mean, it's huge, but it's more like, it's kind of like a video lens. But no, it's nothing special. It's just, it takes like 5 lenses that you have and it puts all those stats into one lens, and then I only need one lens. The worst part about doing this stuff is I see these photographers at weddings and they have 3 cameras on their neck. This one's for close-ups. This one's for... I hate that, man. I don't want to carry... I can't afford to buy any more freaking cameras with all the lenses and everything. So I got this lens, and it should mean I rarely have to switch. And that's why I got it. It was quite expensive. It kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna throw up just thinking about it. The cost of it. So did I already say this? But I need a negative hype video, you know? So we have hype. We need like a you suck video, like you suck. Water sucks. I'm just gonna hit buttons. Dang it. How did I get to A again? Woohoo! We're the best! Why do I feel like... Did I miss something? I mean, it's one of the light canceling puzzles. So if you hit the button, each button has a pattern of lights on it. So if you hit the button and the light already exists, it goes off. And if the light is off, it goes on. And if there's no light, it doesn't do anything. So you could, in theory, figure out what each button does and figure it out that way. But it's easier to just hit buttons. And I'm sure there's you can memorize like A, B, D, you know, like a pattern too. But no, I don't know. I could figure it out and write it all out on paper, but
Relax.
I can't explain
I'm
it
not
without
dead
doing
yet.
that.
Are you okay?
Cables is 3. The
That hero stuff
Adraville
is harder
room
than it
is
looks.
okay, and then the basement, which is where we're going now. So that DeLorean is in Resident Evil 2. Why do we always talk about it being at the gas station? I swear I ran past it in Resident Evil 2. Am I wrong?
Ouch, my ears are ringing.
Or was it another location earlier in Resident Evil 3?
Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Let's go to the dashboard. Yeah, I had to close the PowerPoint because I guess PowerPoint is too strong. So we're probably gonna just run off a PowerPoint tomorrow or whatever, so we can bring up images and we can zoom in on stuff. Why did I go this way? This is the wrong way. I wish I brought my shotgun. It's in the B scenario. I'm gonna be scared. Ah, I'm scared. This is a good place where you can get a triple shot on these guys. What's up, Ricardo? Anti-hype. Well, I wish I brought my shotgun to the Christmas dinner. 'Cause Grandma, she's talking tons of trash. So next Christmas, I won't forget my shotgun. So I can give old Granny a blast. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Ricardo. It sounded kind of gross. Blasting Granny. Whatever. Battery for the statue. Technically, I should go out here and grab the one more green one, but oh well. I wish they made you, I wish they let you combine an item, you know. I think they do that in Resident Evil 2 Remake. They let you combine an item that is not in your inventory. So right now the inventory's full. I'm going to pass a green herb. They should let me combine it without picking it up. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. we're going to watch and hope that it gets announced. 9 a.m. Eastern. I don't know if that counts as today for you. I don't really know the date. In 11 hours. 11 hours from now, maybe? Maybe there'll be a trailer. Maybe there'll be a teaser. And my best guess theory right now, Resident Evil Resistance trailer. And then like a teaser at the end, or they release the Resident Evil Resistance tomorrow, and at the end there's like a Nemesis trailer. Everyone's gonna cry if they don't show anything. Not me, because I'm very. I mean, this one fake account puts out Resident Evil 3 trailers coming out at E3, and I'm like, it's just a fake account that lies. And then all these people are like, I believe him. I have hope. Yeah. And then they get all mad when it doesn't happen. But then they keep following him, and then the next time he says something, they go, I believe him, and it's never right, and then he deletes it. Alright, so we're going to the thing, and then we're going back, and then we're going down, so I'm going to bring the shotgun. With no bullets, just the shotgun. Fire hose. Can I combine these two together? Definitely need the shotgun. Alright, I don't know. We'll try and combine everything. Capcom hasn't denied anything. Okay, well, I say that Resident Evil 12 is coming out tomorrow. Capcom didn't deny it. So that confirms it, guys. Resident Evil 12 is coming out tomorrow. We did it, guys. They skipped over some of them. Yeah. Well, first off, they leaked it themselves. That's part one. There's no way Sony accidentally put that up there. And then they just pretend that they didn't do it. So they wouldn't make a comment on it. If they make a comment on it, that just takes the news stories away from them. So if it's true, they don't want to say anything because they want buzz. Buzz your girlfriend, woof. And if it's false, they definitely don't want to say anything because they want you to believe things that are true so that you keep talking about Resident Evil 3. When you're saying the Alice game is coming tomorrow, are you talking about Alice from Resident Evil, or is there another game that I'm not understanding? And if you mix all the gunpowders when you're like one by one, you'll still have enough bullets to basically kill every zombie. Those zombies disappear and reappear, so you might have to kill them twice. And I never kill them the first time. I don't usually kill them the second time, I don't think, but shrieks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares? Mama told me not to, I did it anyway, misbehaving. Did I do that right? Oh, I didn't bring the... I didn't do the puzzle. See? I blew it. Gave me a chance to be a cop and I blew it! Woo! So I ran out here at first, and then was like, wait a minute. Dang it. Yeah, and then I got hit. when I ran back in. Mama told me not to. I did it anyway. Misbehaving. I love the water puzzle. The water puzzle is my favorite puzzle in Resident Evil. My second favorite is Resident Evil 4. There's one of those block puzzles where you move it into form a shape. And I think Ashley actually has to do it. That's my second favorite. And the reason I like the water puzzle is because I can't memorize it. I just solve it every time. And it's like a new puzzle every time because there's multiple solutions. And that you would think that I would also like the puzzle in Resident Evil 2 Remake where you move the liquids from the 3 jars. But they actually make that puzzle harder on the hard difficulty. And I was stuck there for like an hour, and I ruined my speed run because I was like literally stuck there for 30 minutes. So that's my least favorite. On easy or on the regular difficulty, it's not that hard. But on hard, it hurts my brain. Other than that, the puzzles seem to be pretty easy. I cheat on half of them, or maybe no. Oh, you know what's the hardest puzzle is probably the obsidian ball. No, I don't just need the cables because there's 3 things I need. I need the half of the gasoline. I need the cables from the trunk, and then I need the thing that's in that room where the zombies' heads pop off. So there's 3 different ones. The obsidian ball, the amber ball, that one, I don't even know how to do it. I've never actually tried to solve it on my own. I've always cheated on that. Comb my hair and I brush my teeth. Cube puzzle. I don't remember. What is the cube puzzle? Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 is where the obsidian ball puzzle is. I think you solve it with no, not with Carlos. But it's the area that Carlos ends up having to go to. It's really risky to not kill these guys, but I only brought enough shotgun for later. Oh, and another one that's really easy is Resident Evil 4. There's like 3 colors in the church, and you have to rotate them. People don't like that one for some reason, and I find it to be quite easy. This is not. What does Leon say? I've been away so long. This is not what how I imagined my first day. Jerks. Oh, the behind the church one, that's a good one. That's a good hard one. But you don't have to do that one to succeed in the game or to proceed in the game. So I stopped doing that one. What's up, Reaper? Mama said not to. I did it anyway, misbehaving. Hold on. Hold on, dude. This could be the new Amanda. I must go to the channel. Oh, at least he's got some content on there. Not like Amanda, though. Yes, not here yet. Swagger swag.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Red, blue, blue, blue. So red, 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 blue, probably, right? So I had to do this in order to get more detailed information on Amanda. But you could go back in my history of Resident Evil videos and watch every single one of them and see where it happened. That's what I did the other day, and I found it. So it exists in my previous videos. Now, how many videos are there on my channel? At least 200, and like 300 are hidden. I don't think it's in a hidden one, but it could be. Again, here I'm not exactly sure. There's like no reason not to pop their heads off, in my opinion. I think if you want to get infinite ammo, maybe you have to beat Nemesis every time. And if you don't pop their heads off, that's how you beat Nemesis. That's how you get to fight Nemesis an extra time, something like that. Did I get my Magnum? Yes. So we're all good, neighborhood. And now we're gonna go. Are we gonna really do it? If we go back, should I pick up these red ones or not? If we go back, we'll get rid of the wrench. That'll disappear, but we'll pick up the thing, and then there'll be 4 spaces for 6. There's gonna be 6 gunpowders in the Adraville room. I keep wanting to call it the Vagisil room, and I might just start calling it that. Yeah, in one of my playthroughs, probably cheating with Game Genie, I did get that infinite ammo, or whatever, the final puzzle. I'm not sure if you have to maximize your Nemesis fights or not. Like, you have to beat every single possible Nemesis, and if you skip one, you lose. Or if you just have to beat almost all of them. Oh, I played, oh, he can say that because I said it. But oh God. Oh God, no. I tried Mercenaries in this game and I couldn't beat it, and then I quit, I think. Uh-oh. I like this mode called regular Resident Evil playing. It's really fun. You like search for items and do puzzles. Mama said not to. I did it anyway. Misbehaving. Are you guys gonna be singing that all night now? Dang, it's only 10 o'clock. What day is it? Oh, it's Monday, dude. What? Oh, perfect. I forgot we passed. We're gonna actually pass 2 of these on the way. Which means I should be good to bring... We should be good to actually switch over to shotgun. I think we're good. I think we're all good. Yeah, I don't have an assistant to the regional linker position. So there's this thing called Google. Dang, 5 a.m. Late night candlelight. I gotta get up early tomorrow to set up the dang stream in case they do that Resident Evil stuff. Is that a mermaid? False alarm. Not a mermaid. Merman. It's gonna say Jill doesn't want to use it, and then I'm gonna turn off my system. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. College vacation. Well, that was lucky. I usually shoot the barrel and they're standing there and it misses them. 0 through 7 in one day. I'll do that when I memorize how to beat them. I can do 2, 3, 4, and 7, but right now I'm behind on 1, but that shouldn't be hard. 5, I have no idea. Maybe I'd play on easy, and 6, good lord, 6 takes like 24 hours to beat. Unless you only beat it as one character and you want to count that. It doesn't sound like a completion to me though. Chris, Resident Evil 1, Jill, Resident Evil 1. Chris, Resident Evil Remake, Jill, Resident Evil Remake. Claire, A, Leon B. Leon B, Claire A, then Jill. I mean, you gotta do it that way, right? No traumatic, I do not think that, but I'm not sure about the games that release off, like, I don't know anything about video games that don't release in January. So I'd have to review previous gaming cycles. Because the last 3 main games... Oh, whoa, Devil May Cry. What was the deal with that? If Devil May Cry came out, I think, in March. So if Devil May Cry was announced in, like, the fall and came out... I feel like that was announced like a year before that, but... Damn it, how did I run back into him? No, they weren't poisonous yet. Because that's the other secret to the... Oh, you know what? I did kill 2 of them. Were they?
I had no choice. He was about
You
to
actually
turn
don't
into
want to
a
kill
zombie.
those cricket green things
Would have
because
been a
they,
threat,
if you kill...
I eliminated.
I think if you kill 3 of them, the next ones become poisonous.
But he was still
So you just run
conscious,
around them and
wasn't
then
he?
they never become poisonous.
He was as good as.
But I killed 2 of them.
And it took fewer bullets to kill him now.
I
than
think
it
we're
would
still
have
good.
If he had transformed.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Resident Evil games because Resident Evil 3 they may consider a second tier game, like Devil May Cry was considered a second tier game, I think, which would have a different release cycle. So I actually want to know the exact info for Devil May Cry because that might be a clue for this one. Because Devil May Cry definitely came out in March or end of February or something. Because I played that before I quit, and I quit in March. I think it came out February 20 something. Yeah, I don't think that's a good example. That was like almost the same timeline as Resident Evil. No, it had to come out in... Did I go on my trip in April? Or maybe it was March like 15th or something. Oh, I got the game early. They gave me Devil May Cry early, and then I beat it before the game even came out. I think, maybe. Does anyone remember what the thing was? I didn't look. Come on, rewind. Rewind. Oh, it was yellow. I see it. It's Safsprin. But if you think it's like the Resident Evil games, then add 7 months from release from announced to release. But again, I'm not sure that it would follow the same pattern. Now there should be 6 gunpowders here. Garrett with the $4 super chat. Hey, here's a dono for you. Dono for Shodo.
Hype in the chat for Garrett.
Thank everybody for all your donations all night long. We'll be playing Resident Evil 3. No saves. We'll beat it. We'll give you some info. We got another 2 hours left at least. So that's all. Enjoy.
And you know what I realized? When I make all the enhanced ammo, I never use it. So we're going to use this to make some acid round or flame rounds. I think. What's up, Igor? Oh yeah, we really need to get that 3Make logo. I'll look into that. Oh, we can't do. I can't. I think we had 30 members, and now we have something where around 20. And if you change one logo or icon, then they'll delete like 4 of them. So we have to earn back our spot at the table. What's up, Quentin? Oh, and before when I was running this channel, it was like a hobby, like fun. And basically all the donations and everything went straight into this, you know, new games and all sorts of stuff. But now, in order to actually have time to do YouTube, I can't do that anymore. Some of it has to go towards my real life income. So that's different about the channel starting. That started last month. is that all the support it goes towards games too, but also towards me living, you know. Because if I did some other job right now, I could earn way more money than YouTube. Jill, you reloading son of a gun. Oh no. Uh-oh, limpy limps. This is not good, guys. It's in slow motion. There's too many zombies, and now... That's gonna blow me up. Oh! He spit and it hit me. Oh, that was... Oh no. It's over. She won't make it back. That was poison, not health. There wasn't a first aid spray in that room, was there? Oh, get it! Pick it up! Ah! And guess who's about to pop out in my face? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with blemishes. No! How is he alive? How is she alive? That's what I'm talking about. Remember, if I don't beat this game and I die, that means Resident Evil 3 is not coming out tomorrow. So Resident Evil 3 is only coming out tomorrow if we beat this without saving and without dying. What's up, Chevy, with the $2 super chat? Come out and play. Let's get some hype in the chat for Chevy. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the liver. Bad boys, come out and play. Here's where you can go to Dario and get some more ammo and stuff if you want, but we don't want. All right, brah. Think we're good, yo. What? You're too fast. Oh, no. Nice, dude. That zombie saved my life, brah. Man, when the boss comes, the slow motion's going to be freaking slow. Hearts and hearts, I see the world away. See from the center of the same free. I don't want to say the way. Sorry, I felt like doing a perfect impression of Pearl Jam. I don't know, Cactus Soda. I don't think so, but we're going to watch and... If I didn't see that cover, I would have said heck no. But that cover looks super ready to go, you know? Ready for announcement time. Yeah, original voice actors are gone from everything, so don't get your hopes up on that. All the characters will be modeled by new people who basically get paid like $500, and then they can use their likeness for the rest of the... You know, they sign away their life. They're models that don't have jobs that are willing to sign anything. They're not going to pay a voice actor when some random person will just do it for like $500. They're not going to pay some voice actor like $5,000. I'm mostly talking about the models that get scanned in. Voice actors, they might have to actually do real voice actors, but the models, it just have to be people. Boom. 18. When I was 17. If you jump off, you fall down a sewer, and then you just climb up a ladder, and you're... Are you actually closer to the end? No, I think you're back at that basement area, and you have to go through the elevator and fight and run past those two sucker things. It's not good. Where's all my parts? Where's all my parts? And the health just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? No, the models that get scanned in. I don't know what I'm just making up numbers, but no, I'm talking the models. They only go there for like 2 hours, and they sit in the chair for 2 hours. That's what they basically get paid for. Voice actors, that's why I said voice actors have to be real voice actors, basically. But they don't have to be expensive ones. But that's probably way more expensive. The models, they just sit there. I guess I really wanted those grenade rounds. I don't know. I don't really rate games with numbers or anything. I played it like 20 times. I mean, that's pretty dang good. So I'd rate it very good. Is it 20? No, it's not midnight yet. Feels like it. Okay. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you click on that thumbs up. Don't forget. Every time a thumb is up, it gives me power. Well, I don't know. I'm going to stream games that are more relevant. So, like, right now, Resident Evil 3 is pretty relevant. So, we'll be playing this a lot. And if they announce it tomorrow, we may never stop playing it. Now, remember, you don't just... Well, you sit... that your job is to sit there for 2 hours, but then they own your face and, you know... for eternity. So you are giving up your face and your ability to do it again, but they'll just find anyone. That's what happens with bans. That's why they get taken advantage of. If you're in a band and then somebody's like, I'll give you $10,000 for your record for life, and you'll be like, wow, I have $0 now. 10,000. That sounds like a great idea. What's up, Austin? Welcome to the Crimson Army. If you're in the chat, say hello. But your name has a lot of numbers at the end. Almost like it was auto-generated. Unless that's the zip code of Austin, Texas. Opening doors? No. No, I'm over opening doors. So the creature actually touched me and moved me forward, but he didn't actually damage me. Because I messed up there and I went way too slow. Girl, you're dancing real close and real slow. You're making it hard for me. It's not locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. All right. Because I dilly-dallied. I went to the alley. I bumped into this smoker named Sally from the valley. Yeah, there was a bunch of these animals that they were designing for Resident Evil 7.
Looks like we're ready to go.
A bear and some other animals. And they never used them. I was sad.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
Now, in a cutscene, if they were in that restaurant, they'd probably be maybe searching through to get some protein or something, you know? But other than that, I mean, it's like 5 hours. They don't really have to eat.
It's looking good.
And some of them are drinking at the end in the cutscenes. Let's do it for the boys!
Mikhail!
I think it's let's hear it for the boys. Yeah, I'm hoping they actually split it into 2 scenarios and watch it be the same bosses, just like Resident Evil 2.
Wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
It's 2 scenarios, and you start in the same spot, and the same puzzles, and the same levels, and the same everything. I mean, you like to eat every 2 hours, but you're in a freaking adrenaline survival situation. You wouldn't even think about eating. I don't know if there's going to be any reveal. It's just they're going to show some trailers for some games, and I think they've announced a bunch of them. And then I think their PlayStation said, and we might show some mystery games. And people are assuming it's the Resident Evil remake. I think Project Resistance, if it would be both, I would guess, but and Resistance does already have a trailer.
This must be it.
So this is the key moment in the game. If you do not use the brake, Nemesis is impossible. If you do use the brake, he loses his rocket launcher later, and it makes it much more manageable. And I'm gonna try today to only use freeze rounds, and that should even be better. Because when we fought him that second time, and I only used freeze rounds, I mean, he didn't even come close to me. But he definitely will hit you. He'll hit me. I can't do it no damage. I can do the. I think I can do the guy when he swings at the acid later. No damage. Resident Evil 3 is only shorter in the fact that there's 2 scenarios in Resident Evil 2. Because in terms of gameplay time, Resident Evil 3 is longer than even one of the scenarios in RE2, at least for me. And I played it, I don't know, 20 times. What's up, snoozer? You snooze, you lose. Why is there only one red? Yeah, my favorite part about Resident Evil 3 was that you were actually out in the city. Like, I thought that was so cool. You know what? I think I need more shotgun. Yeah. Now, I don't want it to be like Grand Theft Auto where there's like, you know, you can go into any building type of thing. I don't want there to be too many buildings. But maybe that would be cool, but they wouldn't do that. That would be more like a Resident Evil 8 type of thing where they totally changed the format of the game almost. A drastic change. More open world. Which I don't think really suits Resident Evil 2 well, but I wouldn't mind them trying that out also. Yeah, and in Resident Evil 2, you were outside for a minute, and it was a lot of rain. That's the first time I've ever gotten through that part without getting hit, ever. And all you have to do is shoot the shotgun. I kind of figured it out while I was... Oh, this is your all-favorite cutscene.
Carlos, I don't believe it. You're alive.
I'll let you enjoy
I'm
it.
not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it.
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
But we don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
No, if we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
Damn!
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
No. I can't handle it.
You can't handle the truth. We do not do Mine Launcher anymore. I used to always do Mine Launcher against the worm. No more. No more. I'm going here and grab some stuff. I don't think do we have to go in here? Oh, we get. Damn it. Locked. No, that's where I came in. I think there might be some red gunpowder up in here. At least one. Gameplay changes. You know what? I think they'll try something new. I don't know how drastic it would be. People were thinking, or I was thinking, if Nemesis has a rocket launcher, they could add a dodge button, because there was a dodge button in this game. We could talk about logistically how that would be really hard to implement for hours, but that's just kind of a quick thought. Some kind of dodge button. They already added the combining things. Oh, we do have to come here anyway. Snoozer joins the Zom Squad. Welcome to the Zom Squad. If you got Axe and the crew, try out those brand new custom emojis. Check out your new umbrella sign next to your name. And if you want to hang out in Discord, email where'sbarryb@gmail. And within a week, it's slowly picking up back to what we used to have. Slowly, very slowly, like super slowly. Save room themes, yeah, I mean those are for you guys. I'm not into that stuff. In fact, I would love if they just let you put like Pandora radio, whatever, whatever people are using. And it just played that music and with the sound effects like a ducking thing. So when people are talking, the music gets soft. That's what I want. I want my own soundtrack. Revelations 2. I don't remember that. Yeah, I definitely don't remember Revelations 2. I do know there's that stupid crowbar that you have to hit, and you have to switch characters, which I hate. I just hope there's no quick time event dodging, which I think there's a very good chance that dodging the rockets would be a quick time type thing. And not quick time like the program on your computer. Right now we're at 170 likes and 170 people. Can we get to 200? Up, down, up, down, up. I think. And the music helps. A, B, C, D, E. The music confirms that this is correct. And once, so Let's Talk Resident Evil, they've already started putting out a lot of good speculation videos and stuff like that. I'm holding off on those until we get a little more info so that the videos have a little more substantial, like, stuff to do. So hopefully we get a trailer or something, because there's like 100 videos we could do about, like, okay, what were some of the secrets in this? If you beat the game, you get this and that. And will those be coming back? Will you be able to do choose your own adventures? Will you be able to kill Nemesis and get items? Mr. X, you could kill him or slow him down. You couldn't kill him. And he would drop, or he would not drop items. I don't even think I have any greens to mix these things with. All right, the gear, we'll be back for that. What's up, Venom? If you guys are just joining, we'll be back live tomorrow, 9 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're hoping for some Resident Evil Remake reveals. Remake. Mayhe said they'll be there. Hopefully I'll be there, because that's pretty early for me. That means I gotta get up at 8 o'clock at least. Oh, I'll be wearing the same clothes though, you know that. Typewriter with the super chat, Uno Dolores. That was not English or Spanish. Let's get some hype in the chat for $1. Yeah, I actually had a meeting tomorrow, and I was like, I can't make the meeting. Venom Vlog membership. What? Venom Vlog in the house all night long. Let's get some hype in the chat for Venom Vlog. Go follow him if you like superheroes and Legos. And Star Wars, probably. And other things. And Resident Evil. You now have access to the coolest emojis on YouTube's that are semi-outdated. That we'll update in about 2 months when we get back to the get our numbers back. Ah, freak this puzzle. Freak it in the freaking caboose. Time to cheat. What time is it? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. OAC. OAC. Admire says this puzzle will stay in Remake because people hate it. What did they remove? Like, that's another thing. We'll have to look at all the puzzles they did. It's going to be even... So we did a lot of videos on Resident Evil 7 and then on Resident Evil 2 Remake, and we kind of connected 7 and Remake. But now if 2 and 3 are both being remade, those are going to be connecting way more. And there'll be... I mean, there's so many videos. We can do so many activities. Welcome to the Zom Squad. They'll probably change the water sample puzzle to like something different, but it'll also involve fixing the water sample. Or make it different puzzles for different difficulties. Alright, what did I just get? A gear? That really grinds my gears. I don't know, -5 or 6. You're in a weird place where sometimes it's 5 hours ahead and sometimes it's 6 hours ahead. It's 9 o'clock in New York. 9 a.m. in New York. So figure out that in London or whatevs. Hit that Google machine. Yeah, zombies in the dirt are cool. Basically, I didn't like the zombies in Resident Evil 2 Remake as much as I thought I could like them. What up, Suikoden player? Welcome to the Crimson Army. If you're in the chat, come say hello because we don't bite hard. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D Generation X proudly presents to you I don't know, when did they start removing organs from bodies, because the Raccoon City graveyard could be pretty old. Oh, she's freaking reloading, dude. It's okay, I'm reloading. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Oh, the wrong way. Bum, 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 bum. What do you think about Star Wars, the show, Seek? I like the first 2 episodes a lot, and then the third one I was like, okay, and then the fourth one, it seems like every episode's now just going to be like a singular adventure that doesn't... They sort of are connecting them together, but... I didn't like the fourth one the way the story was. It was just seemed very similar to the third one. How are they going to differentiate that in the next episode, where it's not just him going from planet to planet and then another bounty hunter trying to find him? Also, was that the lady from Strangers with Candy? It had to be, right? Yeah, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan either. I watched the first 2 and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I kind of like, I don't know. I guess I kind of like Star Wars. I don't know any of the characters, I know the side characters. Like, I know the main characters. But people are always like, Boba Fett's my favorite. I'm like, who? He's not even in the movie. Like, how do you even know that exists? I'm pretty sure he's not even in the regular Star Wars. And then did they like add him into the remix, or maybe they mention his name? I don't know. I just enjoy Baby Yoda, man. Baby Yoda's the man. Alright. Gotta get our stuff together here. We got a big fight ahead of us. What is that, Superman? Home Depot or Lowe's? Aren't they the same store? Whichever one's closer. I actually went there to buy one screw and they didn't have it. They're like, that's a specialty screw. I'm like, you're a freaking Home Depot. How do you not have this screw? They're like, a screw that's a screw on both sides? I've never heard of that. I'm like, well, it seems like you'd have it. I've never heard of it either, but logically, it just makes sense. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing. All right, 4 health. In case we run out, we're good. There. Do we need to save the flame rounds for later? Well, we'll just bring. There's no. Can't take it with you or whatever. I don't know. All right, whatever. We're doing it. This is huge. This is one of 2 places. Well, there's probably 3 places in which we might die today. This is one of them. Yeah, and Monster Hunter was January as well. But all those 3 games, Monster Hunter, RE7, and RE2 Remake, were announced at E3 and released in January. So there was like a cycle that they followed for all 3 of them. Devil May Cry had a tilted cycle, so I was thinking 3 might be more off-kilt from the normal releases, and that Resident Evil 8 would be one that might be E3 to January, maybe in 2 years. But I don't know. That's just my thought. I don't know if they're considering Resident Evil 3 like the same as they did for 7 and 2. Or if they're trying to like offset and kind of build a new cycle that works. They know that June to whatever cycle works. Monster Hunter sold 1 billion copies. And Devil May Cry, and Resident Evil 7's at like 7 million. And Resident Evil 2 is at like 4 or 5.
Stars.
Oh yeah, I won't need more freeze rounds, I don't think.
Jill!
You only need to make the freeze rounds twice, and both times you get 18 of them. And I believe that's enough to get both the nemesises that you have to fight. But this only happens if you hit the emergency brake. If you jump out the window, Carlos gives you some freeze rounds, and then he never shows up, and then Nemesis has a bazooka, and then you're screwed. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty key battle of the game. I'm assuming you're going to fight Nemesis multiple times. And I think Nemesis might be the boss, you know? And mutate, and you'd fight different versions of him. Whereas Mr. X was just like kind of the same Mr. X until the end. Oh, he dodges. What? I didn't realize he dodged. What? Oh, it's left and right. Remember, it's left and right, not A and B. Alright, I don't know, but I'm just doing it. Now I'm panicking, I'm sweating. Got him. That's why you only use freeze rounds. Anime says, use ice rounds, it kills them faster. Good idea. We'll try that next time. You realize that that I was shooting him with these blue things that were had condensation around them that were ice cubes.
Jill! Jill! Hey, don't die on me.
Dang, dude.
Jill! Jill!
Mama said not to, I did anyway, misbehaving.
I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe
Try
I'm
the blue
still
rounds next time.
alive.
Good advice. Ugh. Every time I get to this part, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do the hospital.
Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
Going to the
infected by the
chapel
virus,
and we're
haven't
gonna get married.
Take it easy.
I'm okay.
Going to the
I
chapel.
don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
Going to the chapel. What happened? That was just Jill. She was moaning, choking, gagging, and screaming, according to the. Your classic what is this? 128-bit gaming. What's up, Cuts? What's up, David? Sam Vega. Resident Dr. Evil. I've never actually shot these guys. I better not run out of ammo. I don't know what I usually finish with. I don't know why I started shooting them either. Mama said not to, I did it anyway, Miss Behavin'. I don't know any more words to the song, Miss Behavin'. Something, to brush my teeth. Do I think they'll make the rewards to the game? That could be anything. Again, I'll have to make a list. Resident Evil 2 regular game completion awards, Resident Evil 2 remake awards, and then kind of see how they matched up and how they went to the original. Well, Hunter should be in the new one. Dude, how mad would you be if Resident Evil 3 remake had no new enemies? It was just zombies again. Would you be A, very mad, B, super mad, C, extremely mad, or D, brushing his teeth? Also, what is that from? You get 5 Barry points if you know what that's from. I'm saying no to. Admire silence. Wins. Victory. Flawless. I can't stop singing it. Can't stop singing the song. I hate how red I look on the camera because it's not white balanced. I need the tape recorder. That's all I need. That's not it. I played Umbrella Corps on a live stream for 5 straight hours one day, and I had fun. But it also reminded me of my Call of Duty days when I would start playing in the morning and I just played for like 13 straight hours and then dream of Call of Duty, and then when I'm walking around see like Call of Duty happening. My eyes like shaking, and how horrible that was.
just below the elbow. However,
Barry points can be redeemed for mad props. Mad props have no monetary value. There couldn't be only 3, right? Yeah, I paid $3.99, something ridiculous. 253. Oh no. $253 back right. If Capcom releases Resident Evil 3 or announces Resident Evil 3 Remake tomorrow, then they're not even excited about Project Resistance.
Don't shoot! No!
Because they would just totally sabotage their... That's why I think Project Resistance is actually coming out tomorrow.
you saw what happened.
That's my... What's it called? Where you get something that's very...
One of the supervisors.
Impossible.
That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Not a hot take, bold prediction. That's my bold prediction. $253 back right, is that... You always have to remember that Capcom is a publicly traded company and they have investors and they have to show investors certain things. So you know, anything can happen. Say what? Say what? Anything can happen. You fat bastard. I hope this is the right way. Don't shock me. Don't shock me. Don't shock me. I still have to play Sweet Home, and I thought, you know, oh, there won't be any Resident Evil news for a year, and we won't have any videos to make. If they do that tomorrow, son. Nice. That was a weird poster on the wall with cartoon people. Serum. Serum. Need. Serum. I always go upstairs first and downstairs. That's just the way I go. That's just the way I am. I sit back and relax with this bag of the sex in the back of this. I forgot you existed. Uh-oh. Where's my health? Well, almost blew it there, but then they saved me. I played Raccoon City at level 1. It took me an hour to beat because it took me 40 minutes to figure out how to use the controller. I think the new achievement is complete Project Resistance, the new free DLC that comes out tomorrow for Resident Evil. You all 200 of you in here, when tomorrow Capcom says Project Resistance now available as a Resident Evil 2 DLC, and then when you beat that, there's a message at the end that says Remake 3 coming soon. You guys remember when Resident Evil 2 was coming out, and then one of the developers was like, I think it'll come out soon. And by soon, he just meant like in the next 5 years. And then everyone was like, soon! Oh my God, soon! Soon! He said the word soon! They all freaked out. I remember it. I did a whole video called Soon. So yeah, if you're just joining us tomorrow, we'll be live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific. What is that in England? Plus 5, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, or 3 in England? And then the PlayStation trailer show, or whatever it is, will start up at 9 Eastern. So we'll watch that together. We'll analyze if some Resident Evil thing, we'll pop it on the screen. And then we'll chat about it right after. And if nothing happens, which is very, very, very likely, then I will go to work. And I will do regular work. But we'll talk about it after the show's over, at least for like an hour or something. And maybe I'll like...
You must be the new guy. What happened?
Make like a cool set or something.
There was this incident involving zombies. What happened? Sorry, but...
Your princess is in another castle.
Has been cancelled.
Meant to go back here. Maybe we make a new set. I don't know if I'll have time. And I don't know how to make a set cooler than this. Like, they'd have to show me a scene from Remake 3 with, like, a room where I could sit, you know? Oh! Where did that guy come from? He's never there. Did he come out of the elevator?
Resident Evil 3.
Don't worry, I think a long time ago we saved some stuff. Chevy with the $2 super chat. Yeah, so what? Hold on. I just played through this like 7 times. Why did the hunter come? No, you go in the elevator and that's one of the random things. Ugh. Oh, nice, dude. Pretty good spot we got. What is that for? That means we already beat the thing? You kill it. Yeah, but I don't kill him with the wall bomb. The last 3 times I played, he wasn't there. I mean, I would have killed him if I knew he was there and I wasn't chatting. I don't even know where we're at. I got a park key. What's up, GSF? By the way, 194 likes. Can we hit that 100? Oh, I didn't save it before. I don't play with saves anymore because I'm not supposed to die because it's supposed to be easier. But we're gonna die here for sure because I didn't bring enough items.
What's going on? Whoa!
Yeah, I didn't expect that guy to be there. Now I know.
What is that?
Uh-oh. I think he ate me. Or not. What happened there? I dodged? Ha 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 ha. Did he even hit me? I don't know what makes the lamp post fall down there. These are things I need to learn. So here's how I've been playing it. I figured out a way to beat it without saving it. And now I just play that over and over and over again because I only did it once, and I feel like I need to do it at least 3 times before I'm, like, good at it. And that means I don't know what's happening if I don't follow the path. And the way that I kill that worm is kind of the way I just did it, and the light never falls. But in the past, when I played, that light will start to shake, and you knock it in the water and electrocute him. I think I have an idea. Yeah, the music in Resident Evil 2 was, the original one was really good. In Resident Evil 3 Remake, they've got to just, it's going to be an extension of Resident Evil 2. Like, they're not even going to think about fixed camera or any of that stuff we thought they might do for RE2. I think it's just going to be like straight up RE2 Part 2. Maybe with like a new mechanic or two, maybe some new enemies, hopefully. The hunters at least. But for me, who loved Resident Evil 7, and also Resident Evil 7 sold 7 million copies, and that means everybody loved it. and that means they did something right. So I'm really hoping Resident Evil 8 follows in the footsteps of Resident Evil 7. First-person horror, indie horror. And then they use the remakes to do the cool the new, engine third person over the shoulder or whatever, or free run.
Stars.
Yeah, they told me to jump off because that activates Barry or something, so I always jump off because I'm Barry. I can't do an ending without Barry. Oh, did people watch the Ghostbusters trailer today? What do you think? I don't know. It looked like Seek was mentioned in Texas Chainsaw. I like the kind of independent, feeling of it, kind of like an isolation thing. That part seems cooler than like the city. But why can't it's got to be kids? It's always got to be freaking kids. It's like we're kids talking about the 80s. Stranger Things. It's always little kids in the movie, and then it's always like nostalgia, like what happened in the 80s. Except this time the nostalgia is actually awesome because it's Ghostbusters nostalgia and Bill Murray's nostalgia. All right, what are we doing? We're doing my favorite puzzle. I mean, 100%. I watched the Lady Ghostbusters. Is that what it was called?
That's sexist, man. It was just called Ghostbusters.
I would say no. I mean, I didn't really like the Dino Crisis series. I think I liked the first one. I definitely didn't like the second one at all. Like, I hated it. Bleep, bloop, blop. Blop, bloop, bleep. Alright, let's do it. A needs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that seems too low. I'm gonna move more. That works, that works, that doesn't work. That works, that works, that works, that does not work. There we go. That works, that works, that works, that works. Probably not gonna work though. I think I had it. Alright. 1, 2. Yeah, that can't dominate the first one, right? Two there, 1 there, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Nope, that's got 2 there. Almost made it. That ain't gonna work. Only this could work. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. I failed. The yellow one. Not with the yellow one. The red one. Failed. You can't do triples. That's gotta be right. 1, 1. Alright. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, that doesn't work. That technically works. There works. That doesn't work. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That kind of works. This is taking longer than usual. One, two, three, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Nope. No, that ain't it either. I failed. I failed you, my friends. I think we already tried this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That one works. That one works. That one works. Oh, that's it. I think. Let me see that one. I'm gonna go down, like the way you're to go. That wong, 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 wong. All right, we're gonna actually fight Nemesis and try to use the knife on the pipes. I think maybe. All right, see you, Dave. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Sometimes Resident Evil even announces things earlier. Capcom, whatever. I might even wake up even earlier. Just in case. That was the longest it's taken me in a while. Because the first one I knew was wrong and I kept it anyway. Now this I don't understand. I guess you load up the things with this, but why don't you need the reloading tool? I mean, I guess I just kind of explained it, but... Did I use all my... Alright, we're gonna go enhanced. Yeah, I just hope I don't accidentally stay up all night. Last night I went to bed at like 5. I keep going to bed at 5 a.m. It's really bad. I just can't help it. I work like... Once I get on a roll making videos for work, it's just... I can't stop. So I had an event. I filmed it. It ended at 9, and then I got home and I was like, let's just make the video now. And so I stayed up till, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. Then I had to do some more edits, and then I had some other videos. Next thing you know, it's 5 in the morning. By the way, we hit... We got 200 likes! 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 Uh-oh. Not good.
Try harder. Don't die.
Houston, we have a problem. It froze! All right, it unfroze. We good? We good.
You must be the new guy. What happened?
This is new.
There was this incident
Is it?
involving zombies. What happened? Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
Do, 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 do. It's this shiny little thing. Do I need this key or? Yeah, I do. Just don't need to get the rocket launcher. Just don't need to get the rocket launcher. I like your style. I like your moves. All right, watch this. That's how you cheat it. 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 Yeah, I don't think they're going to reveal tomorrow, but we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to enjoy our 2 hours of hanging out. And here's the bad part. When it's not revealed tomorrow, then everyone's going to be like, it's going to be at the Game Awards, which is a freaking show about awards. Like, they don't put your trailer in. Like they could announce it on their own on Twitter during the Game Awards, that kind of thing. But people are like, I think it's going to be in the show. No, it's not going to be in the show. You can't just announce your game in the Game Awards show. Not possible. I don't believe it. It's not like a trailer reveal show. It's like, the winner is... So you just got here. I gotta tell you my theory. My theory, Elston. That will not come true, but I'm telling everyone anyway, is that tomorrow they release Resistance. It comes out tomorrow. It's a DLC for Resident Evil 2. It's a free DLC download. And at the end of that, when they have that in the trailer, at the end Nemesis says stars, and then it says Resident Evil 3 coming soon. That's what I think. That's my outside of the box, random, never gonna happen scenario. I actually should do a video on that tonight, just in case it happens. Alright, I think they give us enough health in this game. No, Chevy, I haven't seen that. No, Tanner, that's my random theory. My bold prediction. Where did I leave the Mo disc? Is it just sitting on the desk out here? I mean, the only thing, yeah, I mean, I agree, but the only thing I try to think is, like, maybe they're somehow different styles of games. Like, Resistance is like some kind of I mean, we already know it's an online, but it's like, I don't know, they count it as like a mini game or like a $20 game or something, you know, where it's not like a full game. You know what? Let's actually add this. Boom. Alright, how are we going to fight him? With this? Or just practice? Should I practice the freeze round kill? Alright, see you, Nick. I think I'm just going to freeze round him. Practice that. Where did those zombies go? Did I actually kill them? And that says 9:30. It's or 9 a.m. It's actually 8:30. I'll start to get on, or 8:20, or 8:40, not 8:20. Alright, where you at? Where you at? Rocket launcher, grenade launcher, whatever. Launcher.
Even his launcher's got a launcher.
What's up, Anthony? How long have I been playing this? Does it say on the screen? It says 3 hours. Feels like 9. What's up, Otaku? Otaku girl, otaku girl. Use the mo disc. Boogie boogie bo disc. Boogie boogie bo disc. I set up my camera different. It feels like I'm sinking below. This is a long cutscene that you can't skip.
Proceeding with operation.
What's up, Joe Ford?
Please evacuate immediately.
Stars. Stars. Stars.
Jill, could you miss any farther? Why did I? Uh-oh, he's gonna get me. Not if I get him first. Honk, honk, honk. Yeah, so it's easier with the ice rounds, the freeze rounds. Just know she has to aim better than that. The auto aim either just was off to the left for a second, and then once he starts to fall down and you shoot a freeze round, it goes right through him, so you just Either wait till he hits the ground or wait till he gets back up. Wait, is that a different ending?
Warning.
Taking his head off?
Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
This game is blowing my mind today. With these random things that are happening. Why did it... What was that camera view? Did you see that? That was awesome. The freeze rounds do nothing to these zombies. Wrong way, Jill. You're going the wrong way. Cha 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 cha. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need these hills, man. Man, that hunter just ripped my freaking head off. Come on. Ding, ding, dong. Ring a ding, 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 dong. Hey, you sitting over there. You better get up out of your chair.
Such persistence.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from here.
Yeah, duck like 10 minutes after he shoots. You can hear it for like 12 seconds and then she ducks after.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows the truth, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing.
It's loud as crap at my house. Is that
Then
loud
why
in the
kill
stream?
me? I'm not on their payroll.
They
pretty loud.
want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's
Because we're chatting now, he doesn't want to kill me anymore. Successful negotiation. Although it would be impossible to hear each other.
Carlos. Nikolai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance.
Snake!
Jill!
Barry. We got a Barry sighting. Oh, Barry in Resident Evil 3 Remake, son. What?
Hey, he just called your name.
Who could it be?
Say my name, say my name.
It doesn't matter. We should tell him where we are.
Why is he talking in slow motion? Is he echoing? What is happening? We should tell him where we are.
That's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Maybe it's this giant stairway.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack
I'm sorry, but he's
confirmed.
probably in a helicopter about to
Emergency
save me.
level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
One time on a live stream, we died of I always say we because I blame everyone, but we died of the explosion. Like, we ran out of time and the place blew up. How sad is that? And again, all the Mr. X's are here. So there's 6 Mr. X's in the Resident Evil universe. One of them got dropped in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake. The other 5 are here. There's one there against the wall. And then there's 4 other ones in this little place. In case you didn't know that. There's one over here on this wall. There's one over here who turned into a tyrant. You can see the red canisters next to them. Where's the other 2? I feel like I passed one of them. There's one in that corner. And there's one right here under the gun.
Checking system. Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
This is kind of a weird final boss. I mean, so in Resident Evil 2, the final boss is easy. In this, the final boss is easy. In Resident Evil 4, I guess it's fairly easy. But I guess maybe it's not that easy. The second to last bosses are always the harder ones. Push, brah. Yeah, push. Yeah, nope. All hell.
Executing quick charge.
Stars.
Preparing to fire.
Bring back the voice of the canon software, or I'm never buying Resident Evil again. Use the same voice actor. Look, there's an umbrella welcome mat right there.
System overheating. Entering cooldown mode.
Do I think 2 Mr. X's were dropped in the remake since G kills 1? Yeah, I did a video on how many Mr. X's are there. Check that out. Go to the Where's Barry YouTube and watch the video. A lot of good evidence in there that there's more than one. And also some evidence that maybe there is only one. But yeah, go watch that video because I spent a lot of time on that. It's got hundreds of thousands of views. Because it's a little bit silly. What happens if you ignore and evacuate? That's another video I want to do. What do each of the Choose Your Own Adventures do? You want stars?
I'll give you stars.
And we didn't shoot Nikolai down, so Steve, I always call him Steve, but Carlos, he won't do the flying fist pump. He only does the flying fist pump if you shoot Nikolai down. But he'll still be happy, he just won't do a fist pump, jumping fist pump.
Jill, look! Chopper's coming in! Yes!
What's up? Everybody who's jumping in. We got 227 likes, 215 people watching. That's pretty awesome. Y'all are the best. This has been a Resident Evil 3 adventure. Look who it is. It's Barry. Good morning, it's great to stay up late. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning in the morning, it's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Who else does musical tunes on their show? Nobody. Like actual musicals. So this happens in the world of Resident Evil, and then we got Resident Evil 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, and they don't even mention really, you know, nothing has changed. Nobody believes in zombies. It's the same as Ghostbusters. Like, all this Ghostbuster stuff happens in freaking New York City, and millions of people who live in New York see the ghosts. And then, like, 2 years later, they're like, there's no such thing as ghosts. There was never an explosion. Sure.
And have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark.
Actually, you know what they could really do in Resident Evil 3 Remake is make it really sad, you know, like a sad ending. With the city blowing up, like they could really do some emotion in there. But really, they didn't really build up any... I mean, they really should have included some kind of Resident Evil 3 connection in Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's really dumb. Nemesis. I mean, some of 3 does, but obviously Raccoon City just blew up, so that is definitely after Resident Evil 2. No, Shane, the only way you can watch my streams that are old is if you, A, email me, Where's Barry B at Gmail and say, hey man, can I get the link? And then I'll send it to you. B, you can go into your email, and if your email says Where's Barry streaming now, you can click on that link and it should take you to the video even when it's not on my channel. But other than that, you can just memorize the link at the top or whatever, you know, copy and paste it. That link will always work, but it won't show it on my channel and you won't be able to search for it. My channel's mostly videos. I do post a few live streams, but mostly I just post videos and I delete all the... I don't delete them, but I hide the live streams because I don't want the channel to just have so many live streams, and I'd like to play a lot of times. So that's how we do that. Yeah, he reminds me of Steve. I can't not call him Steve. He looks like a Steve. He looks way more like a Steve than Steve looks like a Steve. Tokyo Maru. Yeah, so Kazuhiro Aoyama, the director, he did that live stream with Carcinogen and CVX Freak, and I recommend you watch that. I don't think I've heard the cover. And then this was like an old save. We died, if you guys are just joining us. I randomly died on our no save run, and then so instead of starting from the beginning, we just picked up an old load. You got the costume. Do I have a favorite BO dub? No. Anything that's like looks like a real animal, but maybe a little bigger. I have a lot of least favorite ones. Every single creature that's not like the spider, the dog. Hunter's okay. That kind of looks like a person hunter thing. Crows are fine. The scorpion from Resident Evil 0 is kind of... The monkeys are kind of... I mean, I hate them, but they're kind of realistic. I just hate when they add like 20 arms to something, or... God, the Lucas Baker thing was the worst. And Jack Baker turned into a freaking 8-armed monster thing. Chris Redfield. So while we've got some time, let's... I mean, we can talk about some of this stuff. Where'd it go? There it is. Why is it moving over there? What the heck, man? I've lost control of it. I've lost my control. I can't change it. I don't know what's happened. All right. There we go. I figured it out. Let's look at the pictures again. So the caution tape. Let me open up something else for you to show you about that. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. There he is. Dang, this guy tweets a lot. He's got a good tweet here about the caution tape. Here it is. So this is some of the advertising. This is from Rourke from Rely on Horror. This was the advertising for the original game. Straight from his Twitter. So that's the caution tape that you see on him was used in 1998. Dreamcast. I don't even remember it being on Dreamcast. So yeah, that's, you can see on here the caution tape. On his bod. But it's not actually caution tape now, it's caution stickers, but that's what he's got on him. And here's the close-up of those two. I don't know, I think he looks more real, but the hair is kind of weird. And that's coming from me. That also has similar sort of hair. Jill, I think she looks good. I think she's looking good. There's the other shot. I'm still not sure. People said that's a harness or for the cable car or something. And it looks like this is not even the original image. I think somebody touched up the face. Those are the RE3 characters. There's all the Jills. Guess what? They all look the same to me. Carlos, Nemi, piano teeth. This was the other secret shot that people claim is from it. Looks like it'd be from the trailer, like the end of a trailer. Maybe we'll see that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Some close-ups of the face. People are really hating the crooked nose, I think just because their brains can't like comprehend that a nose could be sideways. I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's people's minds are just, they don't like it, and I think that actually makes it better sometimes. Like The Shining. Did anyone see the documentary on The Shining? Basically what happens is you're in a hotel, right? And all the windows are over here. And then you go into this office that's clearly in the middle of the hotel, but then there's windows in the office. It doesn't make sense. But they did it on purpose because your mind doesn't even think about it, but subconsciously you think about it. I don't even remember what I was talking about. And this is what his teeth remind me of. This is a good movie, and it's also on, I believe it's on Netflix now or Prime Video or something. It popped up. That's what he kind of looked like in Chronicles, one of those Chronicle games. And then my man Dario. My man Brad, B-Rad, Mikhail, Nikolai, and Big Bear. Big Bear. Choose Your Own Adventures. What else we got? That's it. 4 pictures. Game Awards, December 12th. State of Play tomorrow. tomorrow we are 9 hours away from State of Play. So tomorrow morning, about 20 minutes before it starts, we're going to go live again. We're going to do some pre-chatting. And again, Project Resistance is another game that they've changed the cover. Now there's more characters. The mother flippin' end. So thank you guys for watching tonight. We beat Resident Evil 3, sort of. We talked a lot about it, so much so that I've lost my voice. And we'll be here tomorrow, so stay tuned. Don't forget to click the like button on your way out. We almost hit 250. We're at 45,500 Zoms and like 24 Zom Squad. Those numbers are wrong. So if you guys want to support the channel and help me be able to do this with all the other job stuff I could be doing, that would be awesome if you support the channel. And talk to you later. Catch you later, evil dudes. And bye, Amanda. See you tomorrow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Go tell that Rudy, go tell that Rudy, that her old gray goose is dead.
Welcome to the family, son.
Come join the Crimson Army where the residents are evil now. We won't harm you. You'll get videos of theories and let's plays. Where's Barry? Have something to say. Here's Barry, he'll play all day. He's never really crunched for time. A Jill sandwich comes to mind, but that's just one of those lines you'll find in the comments. A heart of gold, keep an account. Number of deaths, a high amount. Will Barry live? Come find out. On the next stream, we'll figure it out. If the Zoms together, whether Jack is a dull boy or he wants to play, the Zoms are here to stay. Even if number 7 gets delayed or data mine, no spoilers will make us change. Cause in our mind, we're Barry's king. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And by Amanda, you're out of time. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And by Amanda, you're out of time. Like, oh my god. By Amanda, you're out of time.
Sell